The 0-2. That one just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Andres Chaparro.
Chaparro in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nationals lead one, but they lead at 3-0.
This sound like Stevie put ribbons in the sky, put them high, shattered glass ceilings, sprinkle piece of the pie. All rise, all lies, vehemently scrutinized. Wasn't meant to survive, but we stand in the front.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
You know, these Athletics, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. His first at bat was a strikeout. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Foul ball still 0-2. The A's hitless so far in the game. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a two-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
Yes, your reign is over. We got next. If you say you are the best, when you say it.
Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiscus to Nissans. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditate for some me time. Headed back into the city. I'm on the east side. Real.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Mason Barnett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Mead wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. That clips the zone. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is outside. That smash towards center. Bolte gets under it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz.
Oi.
Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
High.
Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, and that chance handled. That's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
I gotta advance and I gotta grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real high.
Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Henry Bolte.
Henry Bolte.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Orlando Ribalta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Poulin getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Joey Meneses.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. The Athletics trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's outside, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Hit hard. It gets through. And the no-no is gone. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the A's, second
Alika
baseman,
Williams now at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Off the plate.
Pitch
Ball
misses
2.
inside. And the count now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Pitch misses. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
So
Take your base.
walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cade Cavalli departs. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
On to
Nationals.
pitch now for the
Number
Nationals,
31,
Justin Lawrence.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, 1 out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Base hit right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Number 44 in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Me to second, double play.
Yeah, you're out.
They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Dalen Lyle.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just off the inside edge. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. He is singled and he is flied to left. Nunez checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ruiz in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. That's in there, and the count even at 1. Lyle, the base runner at first with 1 out. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Bounce to the right, but it kicks foul. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
So back to the top of the order at the plate, James Wood. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
First baseman, Andres Chaparro.
First and second, 2 outs. Andres Chaparro digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike. The Nats trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Out front, rip foul.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. So the Nats leave a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jonah Heim. And he pumps it a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 0-1.
Ball. Ball 2.
That clips a corner. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the A's.
1 out man at first. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No, inside.
Quick toss to first. Langoliers dives back in safely. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Soderstrom thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 2-1. Hard liner. Brings it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Lawrence won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They turn
Nationals,
things over to the
number
southpaw,
50,
P.J. Poulin. Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas.
No.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Henry Bolte.
Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolte. Just
outside.
missed. The tying run at the plate. Liner snagged it first. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. And he'll get there with a double to lead off the 8th.
Up next for Washington.
Got a fastball,
Shortstop,
middle of the plate,
CJ
jumped all
Abrams.
over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's CJ Abrams to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit! And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
And now here is Dylan Cruz. That one's in there. Strike 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one almost got him. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 2.
Called out on strikes. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Young in the box lays off for ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Up the middle, Williams. He flips it to second in time.
You're
What a double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the A's nothing. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before. I saw the report and I bought out a store like I never seen money before.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Joey Meneses. The A's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And
No,
ball
that's a
1.
ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the A's.
Here's the second baseman, Alika Williams. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next
Ball.
offering misses, and that's ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in there safely.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Back to the top of the order. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Right through there for a strike. Tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one is inside ball 1. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That ball is foul And the pressure is building. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The Athletics with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a chopper. Abrams throws across the diamond, and that is a big first out.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's the third baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. High fly ball, right field. Cruz moving under it. Makes the grab. Oh, the throw is wild. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So they turn to their closer, Clayton Beeter.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Outside.
No, off the plate.
And that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 3-run homer.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jonah Heim will hit next. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orlando Ribalta getting ready to go. Cosgrove warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
That one misses. Full count now. Tyler Soderstrom in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. But they scored 3 times to even it up. 9th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Ball one.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Hogan Harris, the closer, is getting loose. Medina getting loose as well. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second.
Ball inside.
And a count 1-2. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. And in the ninth, they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Top of the zone for a called strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Move to second. Nunez back in on a dive. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Jorbit Bibas. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead in the ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, James Wood. Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. That one missing inside.
Ball.
Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Runner on the move. Foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's two away.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman Curtis Mead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Jose Suarez out of the game. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Luis Medina will take over here.
46, Luis Medina.
Up now for Washington, Curtis Mead. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
No.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Nats lead it 5-3. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
No.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Makes the catch. One down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Thomas in the box now as he leaves that one up high. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Out to short. Abrams tosses to first. The A's down to their final out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The Athletics down to their last out. And now, Henry Bolte.
Ball down low.
Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking. for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. 3-1.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
3-1 now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The A's down to their final strike. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Joey Meneses up next for the A's.
Well, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
The catch is made to end it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
We just pray that we get old. My is gone.